Karna Pirapa Sanakakon Equi, Magnas Mineracy. Go-win apps the register to Piduna, Adom Su, Suksoi Swedna, vaccine Sikaptopi. COVID vaccine Katopuna, COVID later, Iram the Muhimineracy.
Equi vaccine Equi vaccine Equi vaccine Honey Punchy South Kong, Angelesi, Jati Bizati Kai, and the Corona Lantern Tineracy. Corona Lantern Tineracy. Equi vaccine Corona Dingy. Punchy South my data.
Asingmune, equi pun vaccine kaptokuna, corona denga tokuna, hani principle hanjano hanabada, ado hisro yabi. Tamo, kaya lo sandribo. As karangan sa siya na harago.
Kay noisibo, kay sa pinasiba.
Hima, COVID ki vaccine kapto siya na ngana duphas na haini dudi.
Ay haksang kasi tawde. Ay kapoy. Nati, haksang kasi tawde ba ingon hida kapag kay kadano. Ay kapoy hasin.
Tamo, naragdringay dana, isa na hanay seksil hawa na patro. Kapto po na patabraba.
Hoyare, section mo na nung kapuro. Ay kapoy.
As, kongdre da. Kamay nga na doon kongdre ay. Pare, adu de ay chalukige. Pungo, mamay da kapuge ko.
First headlines. Chief Minister launches a new project called Star Education Manipur. Teenage boy drowned in the Minar River. India records 15,981 fresh coronavirus cases in the last 24 hours. Hello and welcome to ELITETV. You're watching the 12:30 p.m. English News Bulletin. I'm SANATOMBI with the key highlights of the day. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play a part in the fight against COVID-19. Ahead of the news, we have a special request to make, that is to contact the ELITETV news channel, reach out to the email address at info@elitetv.in or the phone number 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now the news in detail. Chief Minister N. Singh launched a new Government of Manipur initiative called Star Education Manipur, Globally Competitive Government Schools. Star Education Manipur is a flagship program of the Government of Manipur to transform the education system of Manipur through excellence in teaching and learning in classrooms, driving radical learning gains. The occasion was held at Classic Grange and attended by the Education Minister A.S. Rajin and officials of Education, ACE and Higher Education. Speaking on the occasion, Chief Minister N. Said Progress in various sectors can be noted under his government, unlike the previous governments in the past. He continued that Star Education project will deploy an innovative technology and data-driven platform coupled with high-quality learning materials, effective training and ongoing coaching for teachers and school leaders, and technology-enabled support teams. He added, even though the state doesn't have enough resources, yet it came up top in Niti Aayog report.
Change it. We have started how to change it. We have launched school faculty. Let us improve the quality of schools, and it's almost succeed. In the recently published Niti Aayog records, you have seen that Manipur achieved and stood first in the entire small hills and a smaller state in India. Manipur state government stood first. It is not a job. It is not a job. It's a Manipur-like state. We are not having any income, any revenue, any resource. But even though we are receiving it, because
Kari parano nga si doktor ka daysa karam ba chapter no nga chapter du patho maga paramaga khara haira maga chatpa oja mayam nga sidi yaroi start education lakada ninti dana lari study to da yaroi maram di karna kanda start education sida ayeng aina taka doriba para adugi lesson do nga sidagi start education gi team jina koi tablet to the fit dawrakanda nangna heng oja chhatra du taka doriba chemistry gi lesson number C taka do sini sini pirani hangada question bawa piraga answer bawa siamaga adumai pirane boja sing aikoi leithokpa yaroi sigumba mayam ama aikoi toropaga loinana education department da aikoi directorate office da or even aigi minister gi da bawda aikoi internet samjala kanda high school gi oja du matam kana chana sali bramoi lesson akan tambi bada aikoi karamaina tambiri haiba ka se aikoi masi loina aikoi uba phanga ne ba masi da ne ba aikoi mayam ama leithokpa yadaba adagi aikoi gi akoi school kara da su college kara da su chhatra yamna innovation to leina karigi akoi school ka da na college ka da na ming parikha thaba ya ba only certificate di damakta.
In an unfortunate incident that took place around 3:30 p.m. yesterday, a teenage boy was believed to be drowned in a Mina river bordering Moreh and Myanmar. A search and rescue operation has been going on, and a missing boy was identified as Ijek Jo, 16 years old, son of Hantang Jo, resident of Lamka, Churachandpur. The boy and his mother was visiting Sahai village near the Mina river to attend a funeral program of a relative. Various CSOs of Moreh, comprising of Hill Tribal Council Moreh, KSO, MYC, KKL, and many others, participated in the search and rescue operation. Members of Environment Kanbalub deeply condoled on the sudden demise of Laisram Anandayaima Meitei, popularly known as Kongnang Thaba. He was 89 years old at the time of his demise. He was remembered for his contributions in trying to protect and preserve the environment, including planting of trees in various locations of the state and the construction of bazaar shades, cycle shades, toilet doors, and so on. He was also awarded by the Government of Manipur, President of India, and other organizations for his work and selfless service to the state. The awards he baked included Dr. Ambedkar Fellowship Award by Abdul Kalam, former President of India, Karmajogi Award by Yeda Prakash Barua, and International Association of Lions Club, certificate granted by Karmajogi Award by Beda Prakash Barua, and the International Association of Lions Club, certificate granted by District Health Society Tawal, among many others. Members of Environment Kanbalub observed a 2-minute silence on his demise and shared a grief with the bereaved family. In a meeting program that was convened on 13 October for the inauguration of Amik Imphal Waste District, 31 members of the organization, comprising of singers, musicians, music composers, and advisors, attended the program. During the meeting, it was announced that the Foundation Day of AMIC Imphal West District Centre will be observed today, that is on 16th of October. Following other functionaries of the establishment, that is President R.K. Birendrajit, Vice President Hamom Sadananda, General Secretary G. Hemchandra Sharma and Joint Secretary Chongtham Ali Vivek. India recorded 15,981 fresh coronavirus cases in India in the last 24 hours, 5.7% lower than yesterday, according to Union Health Ministry data. The active cases comprise 0.60% of the total infections, the lowest since March 2020, while the national recovery rate was recorded at 98.07%, the highest since March 2020, the ministry said. The number of deaths climbed to 4,51,814 with 379 fresh fatalities. The daily rise in new coronavirus infections has been below the 30,000 mark for 21 straight days, and less than 50,000 daily new cases have been reported for 110 consecutive days now. The police have started a search for a man who allegedly pushed his wife and a 1.5-year-old child into the river. The child drowned to death while the people saved the woman, who managed to hang herself to bushes on the edge of the river and called for help. According to the police, the incident took place at 6 p.m. on October 15 in a river on the Water Authority site up Patipalambalyai Road in Kathirur police limit. It's time for a short commercial break. Do stay tuned for more updates.
Rohan Film, cyclist and philanthropist na Cycling for Humanity campaign gi makada kunai asigi sotharaba kangluk singbu tengbang duna lakli. Reading e-ride na paikhatchariba One Household, One E-Scooter campaign asidasu hena mapungfa na ba mating pangminers.
Manipur gumba pikraba state asidadi ekoina chachok chashin tawriba jaga singsi khutna lamba pumba jaga da ngakto maram aduna mayam gidamakta leijare environmental friendly oiriba adongi perfect partner e-scooter. One Household, One E-Scooter. Hairiba campaign asida mayam khudimagsu saruk yaminasi.
For more queries, please visit our showroom at Sangai Pronin Temkol, Moirang Patlo or Tobal Atokpam. And do visit our website arambay2020.com or arambay2020 app.
Manipur han bo ina maicho service na pangthok sagadoriba masterclass on market profile and order flow with risk management technique. Hairiba topic asida Bell TPO Team India ka khutsam naduna beginners amadi experienced trader gidamakta one-on-one interactive session ama pangthok sagadori. Hairiba session asida speaker oina Subhas Sanabam Bell TPO gi co-trader amadi Binod Belamkondasu saruk yagadori. Hairiba session asigi registration fee subna tagi lupa lising mga katani pangthok sagadoriba numit na October gi tarik 13 amadi 13. Mafam na Classic Hotel North AOC Akupa Marol gidamakta 70053-25578 amadi 93621-52051 da pawpawirak na ba ningsingjari.
Welcome back. Now more news and updates. The Taliban will announce very soon on the allowance of all Afghan girls to attend secondary schools, said a senior UN official after he was told by the Taliban. UN Deputy Executive Director Omar Abdi, who visited Kabul last week, told reporters at the UN headquarters on Friday that 5 of Afghanistan's 34 provinces, Balkh, Jatjon and Samangan in the northwest, Kunduz in the northeast and Uruzgan in the southwest are already allowing girls to attend secondary school. He said the Taliban's education minister told him they are working on a framework to allow all girls to continue their schooling beyond the 6th grade, which should be published between a month and 2. During the Taliban's previous rule of Afghanistan from 1996 to 2000, they denied girls and women their right to education and barred them from working and public life. Since the August 15 takeover of Afghanistan, as US and NATO forces were in the final stages of the chaotic withdrawal from the country after 20 years, the Taliban have come under increasing international pressure to ensure women's rights to education and work. 3 people were killed and another 7 were injured when a moderately strong earthquake and an aftershock hit Indonesia's resort island of Bali early Saturday. The earthquake hit just before dawn, causing people to run outdoors in a panic. It struck just as the island is beginning to reopen to tourism as the pandemic wanes. The US Geological Survey said the magnitude 4.8 quake was centered 62 kilometers northeast of Singaraja, a Bali port town. Its shallow depth of 10 kilometers may have amplified the amount of damage. A magnitude 4.3 aftershock followed. The quake was relatively deep at 282 kilometers. Jean Darmada, head of the island's search and rescue agency, said the agency was still collecting updates on damage and casualties. He said the injuries included broken bones and head wounds. The earthquake triggered landslides in a hilly district, killing at least 2 people and cutting off access to at least 3 villages, Darmada said. It toppled homes and temples in Karangasem, the area closest to the epicenter, killing a 3-year-old girl who was hit by falling debris, he said. Houses and garment facilities were damaged in Trunyan and in Kintamani villages, a popular sightseeing destination with a stunning lake. A teacher was reportedly forced to kneel and apologize before her students who were protesting against hiked fees at Philobari in Assam's Tinsukia district, which is later the district administration to order a magisterial level inquiry into it. A video of the lady teacher lying down on the road with folded hands in front of the demonstrating students has gone viral in the social media, leading to condemnation by the opposition Congress. A senior leader of the state of the All Assam Students Union, who was among the protesters, has been expelled from the organization for allegedly instigating the agitating students. The incident occurred when students of Philobari Senior Secondary School were protesting against the purported increase in fees. They demonstrated a block and blocked the road leading to the school on October 11th. The teachers of the school tried to pacify the students and clear the blockade, which led to altercations between the two sides. It reached a point where one of the teachers was allegedly forced by the students to kneel to apologize to the students for allegedly making a derogatory remark against the protests. The Tinsukia district magistrate on Thursday ordered the executive magistrate of Dumdoma Revenue Circle to conduct an inquiry into the incident and submit a report within 3 days of receipt of the order. The probe will find details of the persons who were involved in the incident or had instigated it, the order said. The Tinsukia Inspector of Schools will assist the inquiry, it added. And now, before we wind up, look at headlines once again. Chief Minister Biren Singh launched a new project called Star Education Manipur. Teenage boy drowned in a Mina river. And India records 15,981 fresh coronavirus cases in the last 24 hours. have on this additional ELITETV English news. Thanks for watching ELITETV and have a great day ahead.